Jenny, we're gonna learn about each other today.
Hey everyone, welcome to What's Up Disney Plus, where we talk all things Disney Plus.
Today we are celebrating Black History Month by honoring Black stories and Black creators that helped shape the world of Disney Plus.
To spotlight that, you can find an entire collection of series and films centered around Black characters, families, heroes, and storytellers called Celebrate Black Stories.
Yes, all the favorites are there, including Hidden Figures, Remember the Titans, Lucasfilm's Red Tails, Ruby Bridges, and Safety.
Today, we'll be talking to Marlon West, the VFX supervisor of the Walt Disney Animation Studios series, Iwájú. And we're going to be bringing on a Disney Plus YouTube dynamic duo. And no, we're not talking about us.
No, we are talking about Kenneth and Marcellus, the host of Disney Plus Deets. We'll be talking to them today in one big Disney Plus YouTube family event. Let's get things going, shall we? You have seen his work over the years. I'm talking The Princess and the Frog, Moana, Frozen 1 and 2, my personal favorite, The Lion King. Marlon West has been bringing the magic for over 20 years.
West's newest project, Iwájú, is the first ever collaboration between Walt Disney Animation Studios and the Pan-African entertainment company, Kugali. Here to talk all about it and more is Marlon West himself. Hey Marlon, thank you so much for coming on the show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for having me.
So we would love to hear how you got started on your journey. Were you always interested in animation?
Yes, I was always interested in movies and movie making. I would just get books on movies. Seeing this behind the scene photo of a grown man animating but looked like two toy dinosaurs fighting, to my second grade mind, that was like a job where a grown man could take his toys to work with him.
I love that. And what does it mean to be a VFX supervisor, and what led you to that specifically?
Well, for a long time, most of my Disney career, up until a couple of months ago, I was an effects animator and head of effects. And effects is generally everything in an animated film that moves on screen that's not the characters themselves. The fire, the water, the rain, smoke. Effects are there to kind of give what I like to call production value. It's a lot of stuff that you don't notice. Being an effects artist is a lesson in kind of going unnoticed a lot of the times.
Well, we notice it.
I'm like, I noticed, but I can imagine seeing a scene without those elements.
I have been very fortunate to work on Disney films like both Frozen's and Moana, where effects are front and center. When you have a woman shooting snow and ice out of her hands, building her own ice palace or a lava guardian, people notice those.
Because especially you hear so much about traditional hand-drawn animation versus CG animation, but it seems like you've been doing a lot of the merging of the two.
Every film that I've worked on, starting with The Lion King, had CG, like some of the wildebeest were computer generated. Pocahontas' dugout canoe was computer generated. Grandmother Willow's trunk, in the knot hole that her face would appear in.
These are films that I would watch over and over again on my VHS, so I'm geeking out right now, Marlon. I am geeking out.
Do you have a movie or a scene from a movie that is like a personal favorite, something you're very proud of?
All these films have had different moments for me, professional milestones. My kids got to see Princess and the Frog, and it was the first film they saw in a theater, a princess that looked like that. That meant a lot.
So some of the projects you worked on, like Moana, The Princess and the Frog, and the upcoming Iwájú, they all showcase great representation. Can you tell us how that feels and why you think that's important?
I feel it's really important to see yourself on screen. And I also think the representation is very important behind the camera. 900 people make these films, and they need a lot of folks of all different hues to make them. Everybody brings a little bit to the table, a little bit of themselves.
And what do you hope to see more of in the animation landscape?
We have some new directors that have entered the studio in the last couple of years. They're people of color, and they've got some stories to tell. They're coming straight from their heart. And I can't wait for folks to see those movies, for them to get their voices amplified. It's going to be cool.
So tell us about Iwájú and the collaboration between Walt Disney Animation Studios and Kugali.
I'm really thrilled to be working with the leaders of Kugali to make Iwájú. It's a show that's set in Lagos, Nigeria, maybe 50 to 100 years in the future. We're not being very specific about it. We're just here to kind of help tell their story.
So obviously diversity is important in front of the camera, but I would like to know what experiences you've had where having diversity behind the camera helps with the storytelling to make it genuine and authentic.
You want everybody to be entertained, but you want just 1% of people who might recognize something to go like, oh, you see that? They got that. When somebody stops me or I'm having a conversation and they recognize something that's from their childhood or from their culture, I know we got it right.
And I'm sure with working on a project like Iwájú, you're definitely keeping that in mind. I'm curious what that process has been like.
We have filmmakers that are African. 2 of them are from Lagos, where the story is set. 1 of them's from Uganda. And they are actually making an African story. For Africans, there's Yoruba language in it, there's Pidgin English in it, there's inside jokes, there's a lot of things that are very, very specific.
And sometimes when you see stories like that, you'll even have people of other cultures goes, wait, I understand that too. So you kind of feel like something super specific, but also universal. Yeah.
And it brings us all together that way.
There's universal truths to, to truly great kind of classic storytelling. That's what we do as a company. Generally, you want to have those things that really ring true to people. Either someone spoke up, somebody did some homework, somebody brought something from their mama's house and was just like, this is how we do it. It's a part-changing thing.
I agree. There's a couple moments in Princess and the Frog where I was like, yeah, they did their work.
Absolutely. You got to do it. You got to get it right.
Well, thank you again, Marlon, for being on the show. This was such an important conversation to have, and I'm pretty sure you just inspired a bunch of new future visual effects artists.
Well, that's really good to know. But yeah, I had a really great time talking to you all. This was super duper fun. And yeah, thanks for having me.
Be sure to stream some of Marlon's work right now on Disney+.
And now it's time for What's New. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, the 1997 movie starring Brandy, starts streaming February 12th.
Writer, director, producer Ryan Coogler and Proximity Media will develop a Black Panther spin-off television series based in the Kingdom of Wakanda for Disney+.
Be a part of #BlackHistoryAlways by exploring the Celebrate Black Stories collection, featuring movies that both honor Black history and made history, including Hidden Figures, Black is King, Soul, and many more.
Life could be perfect when it's made just for you. We have a new mid-season trailer for Marvel Studios' WandaVision, now streaming on Disney+. Toot toot, beep beep, that's right.
From digitally right next door, we have 2 very special guests from our Disney Plus YouTube family to chat with us today.
Yes, here are 2 guys who are just as obsessed with Disney Plus as we are. Marcellus Kidd and Kenneth Brown, the host of Disney Plus Deets, which you can watch right here on the Disney Plus YouTube channel. What's up, guys?
What's up?
What?
Hey! We are excited.
Y'all, we're matching.
Oh, we are.
Wait a minute. The dream and everything. What?
The multiverse is real.
I love it.
So for the folks at home who may not be familiar with you or the series, tell us about yourselves and give us the deets on Disney Plus Deets.
Absolutely. Well, me and Ken have been friends for a very long time. We know each other super well, and we love Disney Plus movies and series. And what better way to hone that all in than to talk about it on Disney Plus Deets?
What we do is we talk about the things that you need to know, or maybe you didn't know about your favorite Disney Plus movies and series. We take a deep dive into all things Disney Plus, and I get to go on that journey with this crazy guy over here.
Yeah, after watching the first episode, I knew immediately. I was like, these guys known each other for a while now.
Absolutely, a long time.
I'm always poking fun at Ken. It's my favorite thing to do.
This wouldn't be a proper Disney Plus YouTube family reunion without a little competition. So, Kenneth, how well do you think you know Marcellus?
I believe that I know Marcellus quite well. I'm worried about how well he knows me. And there's going to be a lot riding on how this comes out.
Kenneth is unpredictable, so we'll see.
Well, we're about to be put to the test with a little challenge called Battle of the Hosts. In order to find out which duo knows each other best, we're going to be asking some deep cut questions. So in order for your team to win, we have to guess what our co-host is thinking. Are you ready?
Yes.
Andre, I'm counting on you.
All right.
Let the Battle of the Hosts begin.
Hey!
If we could be any Disney Plus character, who would we be?
Can't look, don't look. Okay, I'm ready. We're gonna show it, let's do it. Who did you put? Jack. I put Mr. Incredible!
Well, it's the same film.
Marcellus loves The Incredibles, so I figured he would want to be Mr. Incredible.
But Jack is amazing.
Okay, all right.
Here we go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Caroline.
Oh my gosh! Oh. That was the other answer I was gonna put! Oh no!
Yes, Caroline.
I even drew the symbol terribly.
I know,
Right there.
you stand out.
Who are our inner Marvel superheroes?
Okay.
Okay, now.
I think I got you on this one, Jenny.
Let's do it.
Go ahead, go first.
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
We both got it! Yes! Okay!
Now I was like, all you talk about is Black History. That gotta be it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yes! That WandaVision.
This is what true friendship looks like, Marcellus. Take a look.
What is our hosting superpower?
I know. Okay, Marcellus, you got this.
All right, let's see what you got. Oh.
I think that he's amazing at memorizing the lines.
Yes, I think I just make jokes out of anything. That's how I get through stuff. Okay.
And reveal. It's a lot.
Oh, that is good too.
Andre is a walking encyclopedia.
I believe it.
And finally, for Marcellus and me, which Pixar films make us cry the most?
This is a tough one.
This has to be it. Okay, we ready?
Okay, ready, go.
Oh!
We are back on track to be.
I'm proud of you.
I'm very proud of you.
Un, deux, trois. Yo,
Oh,
I was close.
so
I wasn't sure
close.
if it was 1 or 3.
There was
Yeah.
definitely something in my eye when I was watching it. I was
Yeah.
like, what's going on?
I am ready to announce the winner of Battle of the Hosts. Bum, bada, ding, boom, bing, ding, ding.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? Yes! We get to still be friends.
That's beautiful.
That bond, that friendship.
You really do know me inside
I
out.
do. I know you well. I know you well.
Well, if you want to see more of this friendship working together, telling you all the details of Disney Plus, then make sure you check out Disney Plus Deets right here on the Disney Plus YouTube channel. Kenneth and Marcellus, thank you both for being here. Definitely appreciate your time. Is there anything you would like to say? Any final words before we head out?
Absolutely. Everyone, take care of yourselves and the planet. Marcellus and Ken signing off.
We got to talk to some amazing Black creators today, both from the big screen and the YouTube screen. Make sure you support and uplift these creators by checking out Marlon's work on The Princess and the Frog, Atlantis and the Lost Empire, Hercules, and so much more. And be sure to check out Kenneth and Marcellus right here on this channel on Disney Plus Deets.
Continue celebrating Black History Month together by streaming the Celebrate Black Stories collection. And until next time, be sure to stream all of your favorites on Disney Plus.
I'm gonna watch some more Proud Family. Trudy!
Titans on three. 1, 2, 3. Titans!